Hope you're doing okay. Today I'd like to do a drawing of a dinosaur. So I think we're going to do some sort of T-Rex. We'll try and make it cute and try and make it fun. So I'm going to start with the head up here. The body's going to be somewhere right in the middle of the paper, and I want to leave some room for a tail in the back. So let's start. We're going to draw lightly, and then we will go from there. So for the head, I'm going to draw kind of like a ovally egg shape. Yeah. So we have his head right here, and let's add the two eyes. So one eye right here, and then another eye. It's kind of behind it. Those two ovals. So we have this eye in the front, and this eye is in the back. They're overlapping, and this one's kind of on the other side of his head. And if you notice, for a lot of my drawings, they start out almost exactly like this. So let's go ahead. I think I want to put his nostrils up here. So I'm actually going to draw one on this side that you can't really see the other side of, but the one over here, I have kind of like that rainbow shape with a dot in the middle. So there's my two noses. And let's go ahead and finish off his mouth. So I'm going to come down here. And I like to make it a little zigzaggy. And maybe we can put some big teeth here. I like that. That looks pretty good. I want to change up his bottom lip though. Instead of finishing this oval, I'm going to kind of make it a little bit more bumpy. Kind of make it look like he has a chin down there. So it doesn't have to be the same size or the same shape. Okay, we have to do his body next. Before I do his neck, I want to draw where the body's at so I know how to connect it. Now I want our dinosaur to kind of be walking. So I'm going to draw another oval shape right there. If yours is a little different in a little different spot, that's okay. But I have the shape for the body, and once I have that, I can connect his head to the body with a neck. So starting at the back of the head, I'm just kind of going to go almost down. I might give it a little bit of a curve, but for the most part, I just connected it to his back there. And here, for the bottom of the neck, I'm going to maybe curve it a little bit and kind of make that gentle transition between his head and his body. So that looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and draw the tail. So I have this line kind of going here. I can give him a little bit of a bump, but I want to have his tail swing up. Now, depending how much room you have, yours might go straight back, yours might be smaller, it might be bigger. It doesn't matter. It's all up to you. But once I have that, I'm going to kind of go up to a point, and then I'm going to swing back down, and I'm going to connect to his body. Now, I'm going to do this lightly because I think I'm going to have to put a leg right there. So I got the back of the tail figured out, but I don't have the front of the tail or the bottom of the tail figured out yet. Let's do his legs next down here. So they have this big hip. So I'm going to draw two lines kind of coming down here. And I'm going to draw two more lines that kind of make the bottom of his leg. Now I could have done that all at one time, but I like to add some little stuff here. So I did it lightly. Maybe that's his knee. Did some different lines there. I want to make him look like he's got wrinkly skin. And while we do his feet, I might do some of the same things. Instead of just coming out here, I might make him kind of bumpy. So watch what I do here. I'm actually going to draw 3 lines. So I have this line. I have another line that looks similar to it. And another line kind of below that. And each one of them got a little smaller. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to add like claws to each one of those. And now it looks like each one of them is kind of overlapping the other. These two ones are touching. If they weren't, like these ones aren't, I'm just going to connect them. And it's like I'm drawing the bottom. Maybe I'll give him a little claw on the back. Looks pretty good. He's got some big old feet. Let's do the same thing back here. So I have his back leg. Kind of put those knobby little knees on there. And I'll do the same thing. Bumpy line for one toe, shorter one, shortest, shorter, shorter, shortest. And draw those claws. So it's just the same steps. If you ever need to stop, like you might be like, oh, I'm still on this last foot here, Mr. Carabini. Why are you going so fast? I'll talk for a little bit, take up some time while you catch up, but you can also pause the video and just do what you need to do to get caught up. While you're doing that, I do some other stuff. Sometimes I'll come back here like, okay, now that I have that figured out, I can kind of finish his tail off, and now we need his front, his arms. So Tyrannosaurus has those itty bitty little arms for such a big, ginormous body. So for the general shape, it's just going to be kind of this L type of shape, backwards L, I guess. If you want, you can add those bumps. It just kind of makes it look, you know, like he's got that dinosaur skin. And I'm just going to give him 2 kind of claws. I'll do the same thing over here. Now, if you want to change this up, like right now, I really feel like giving him an ice cream cone. So maybe you want to do that. Or maybe, I think he wants to go swimming. So he's got one of these like inner tubes. Maybe it's a donut, a dinosaur donut. I don't know. We'll say it's a dinosaur donut. I miss donuts. It used to be everybody would bring me donuts on their birthday. It's been such a long time since I've had a donut. So, you can add whatever you want to your drawing. You can go ahead and add a background, add this horizon line in. Maybe you can make him in the middle of town going to a donut shop, or he's in the jungle somewhere. But that's up to you. You can do all kinds of other stuff. You can add some like cool spikes. The whole way, just zigzag lines. Get smaller and smaller as they go. You can add like different color for his belly if you want to color this in. Maybe some spots. And those are all things that you don't have to add if you don't want to, but make it your own dinosaur. All right, I hope you enjoyed this one. I hope you're all doing really well. If you want to upload this to our gallery so everybody can see it, there's some instructions on the classroom tab at the bottom. There's also some instructions down there, an instructional video of how you can attach your drawing when you turn it in. If you can't figure it out or you just don't want to, that's okay. Just mark it as done and I'll be happy with that. All right, take care everybody.